What's going on, Allcross fam? We are back with the Driving Academy. We are still going through Truck Driving Basics, Chapter 1, Basic Controls and Movement, and we'll be getting into First Drive. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Being you're enjoying the content, I hope you are thus far. We'll keep going. We'll keep rolling along with the truck driving basics, rolling through the chapters, and then eventually getting down to the final exam. Just to go over what we got going ahead of us here. We got chapter 2, basic maneuvers. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts coming up there. And then we'll have chapter 3, maneuvering with trailer. We got 1, 2, 3. It looks like 7 there as well. And then we have reversing with trailer, chapter 4. And then we got looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 parts there. And then we got 2 parts to the final exam. All right, so we got quite a bit on the horizon coming. But right now, let's go ahead and go back up to First Drive. And let's go ahead and get this started, fam. Here we go. All right. Well, anyway, I hope you all have been doing well. All right, let's go ahead and get into this here. What do we got? All right. For your first few drives, we'll be using the tractor unit only. A truck is referred to as a tractor when it doesn't have a cargo body of its own and instead relies on the use of a trailer to transport goods and materials. Okay. Tractors are common because they allow for greater versatility. They can drop an empty trailer and pick up a loaded one without having to wait or even switch to a different kind of trailer entirely. Okay. For your first drive, your task will be to drive forward and stop after the dashed line. Start the engine. Follow the instructions to get the truck ready to move. Once prepared, drive straight ahead. Drive past the dash line, stop, shut down the engine, and secure the truck. All right, turning on the ignition. For the next step in your training, you'll move the truck for the first time. Of course, without the engine running, it won't work. So first, you'll need to turn on the ignition. Press E to turn on the ignition. Okay. And in my case, I have it customized. I have it customized to my sim dashboard. Again, we can go over that in a future video on what my settings are and how I have everything set up. But as it goes right now, we're going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to turn on my lights. I always turn on my lights when I'm driving for safety. All right, the ignition activates the truck's electronics. You may have noticed warning lamps flash on the dashboard. That is normal. If they remain on once the ignition is started, then that likely signals a problem with the truck. The exception is the parking brake lamp, which will turn off when we release the parking brakes. Luckily, this truck is in good condition and we are ready to proceed. Press E, hold to start the engine. See? So I have it set up so that I press E to start the engine, and then as you would, you hold it. All right, now that the engine is started, it's crucial to check your surroundings before starting any movement. Look around the truck and at your driver's and passenger's side mirrors to confirm that the area surrounding the truck is clear. Okay. Doing center here. And then again, that's using your centering camera or two, as it were. It may seem obvious, but you should know how to stop before starting any movement. Activate the service brake using brake. All right, next you will learn how to change your direction of travel with the gear stick and clutch. You'll experience the same feeling of physically shifting gears as with a real manual transmission. Fully press down the clutch and the service brake. Use the gear stick to engage the first gear. Keep the clutch and the service brake fully depressed. So I have it set up that I don't have to use my clutch, and I can show you how to do that. Just drop a comment in the comments section, and I can show you how to do that. Because I don't have a pedal mount currently for my pedals, and all I use is the brake and the gas. I will eventually get a pedal mount or stand, and be using the clutch. That's actually how I first started learning how to drive, as a clutch. To start moving, you must first release the parking brake. Use space to release the parking brake. And again, I have my parking brake set up in my sim dashboard. So use space for you, and wherever you have your parking brake set up. If you have a button box, use that, or however you have your parking brake set up. And make sure you hold on, make sure you depress your brake as well before press your actual brakes before releasing your parking brake. All right, now the truck is ready to move forward. Start moving and cross the dash line. Release the service brake gradually. Release the clutch to engage it simultaneously, using the accelerator to keep your RPM up so the truck doesn't stall. Once the clutch is fully released, you can accelerate and shift as necessary. All right, let's get to moving the truck. All right, here's the dash line. There we go. Stop. All right. Now secure the truck. The parking brake to ensure the truck won't move unintentionally after you've parked. Shift the gear stick into neutral, then release the clutch. All right, you know how to get the truck moving and how to bring it to a stop safely. Press E to turn off the engine. All right. I don't leave my truck in neutral. I leave it in low, and then turn it off. All right, there we go. Scenario results. First drive. Following instructions, driving along the designated path, no collisions, turning on the ignition, starting the engine, applying service brake, shifting into gear, releasing the parking brake, driving forwards, stopping, applying the parking brake, and turning off the engine. All right. Oh, and we can show a replay. Let's do that. Let's see this. All right, so that's pretty cool. You can see a replay of what you did. Let's fast forward here. All right, nice. All right, let's go ahead and go back. All right, fam. All right, next we'll be getting into reversing, but that's going to be it for this one. Until next time, stay safe out there. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And again, stay safe out there. Much love to each and every one of you. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, have a great one out there, fam. Peace.